This video is going to be the difference on displacement and distance. Look, this is an example problem. Grogu walks 6 meters east. Okay, so east is to our right, which is always going to be positive. To the right is always positive. So 6 meters east, right? If you guys don't know, up is north, right is east, down is south, and then left is west. Okay, if it goes up, so if it's north or east, it's always a positive value. If it goes down or west, then usually it's a negative value. It's either going to be a negative value, so for example, if you went, so right here it says 8 meters west, that's either you're going to say 8 meters west, or you can say, for example, if they just ask for a numeric answer, you can just say negative 8 meters, which suggests that you went west, because this problem does not talk about north or south. If it does talk about north or south, it's better. It's honestly better that you always just say the direction that it's going instead of using the positives and negatives, but that's an option. All right, now, so we're going 6 meters to the east, right? We take a rest at this point. Now, at this exact point, right, I'm just going to draw the arrow down here. We walk 8 meters west. So that's even more meters. So, like I said, east is a positive value. West is a negative value. So 6 minus 8 is equal to negative 2. So we just went 2 meters west, right? Which was probably pretty obvious for you guys. But yeah, we went 6 meters. And now we just went 2 meters farther to the west. So our displacement in this problem is literally just 2 meters. 2 meters to the west. Or, so we can either write the answer as, well, the total displacement is just negative 2 meters, or 2 meters west. And so displacement, guys, always means the difference. So it's being displaced, right? So initially, this is our initial point right here, and this right here is our final point. So the displacement between these 2 points is 2 meters to the west. Okay, so that is our displacement. It's the difference between our initial and our final point. Now, that's displacement. Distance is different. Distance should be easy for you guys. Say we're on a track, right? You start right here and you run a full circle. So now you just ran a full mile. The distance you ran is 1 mile. You just ran 1 mile. That is the distance that you just traveled. But your displacement was 0 because you just started and stopped at the same point. So displacement in this problem would equal to 0. But this is our total distance ran. So I hope that makes sense for you guys. So if this was not displacement, but rather distance, now we draw the same thing, 6 meters to the east. At this point, we go 8 meters to the west. So in distance, everything is basically an absolute value. It's 6 plus the negative 8, but in absolute values. So then it ends up just becoming 14. But don't really think about it like that. Really, distance, it's just your total distance traveled. So you traveled 6 meters, and then you also traveled 8 meters. So it's 6 plus the 8 meters that you traveled is 14 meters traveled in total. That's the distance that you traveled. That's it. Distance versus displacement. Now you guys know what it is.